Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Incandescential Spiritage. I am Ramneet and I am absolutely delighted to have you all back here. I hope that you're all doing really well and thank you so much for joining me today for this reading. So today's topic is going to be about you and all the good stuff about you, because this is about what makes you attractive. So there could be certain things, certain traits that people see in you that probably you miss, or probably something that you're not really aware of. So we will look into all of that, like everything that I can get from the cards. Okay, it could be about your physical appearance, your nature, something that people like really see in you, like that's something that catches their eye. So okay, before we get into that, I just want to mention that if you want to connect with me or book a personal reading with me, all the details about that are mentioned in the description box below. So check that out and feel free to message me on my Instagram. Okay, so I have 4 groups for you today, and now I will insert an overhead shot of the piles along with the stones. So make your choice. Just don't depend too much on your sight and don't let your mind think too much. Just, listen to that inner voice and let it guide you. See you on the other side. All right, for the people who picked this rose quartz, so this is the reading for group 1. With this rose quartz, I'm also picking up that you're a person who is very loving. You have a very beautiful, balanced heart chakra. So that's the first thing that I'm getting, because you were drawn to this particular crystal, and it's heart centered. Okay, so first card we have 3 of Cups. Then we have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, 2 aces back to back. And we have 8 of Pentacles, Earth energy, then 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands, fire energy, quite a lot of fire energy. And we have King of Summer, that is King of Cups. And we have 6 of Summer, that is 6 of Cups, water energy. And lastly we have 2 of Autumn, that is 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so we have fire, water and earth. But yeah, I see fire and water mostly, so that could be your sign, or you could have more of these energies within yourself. Okay, so the first card is 3 of Cups. With this card, what I'm getting is that you are a fun person to be around, and you know how to have a good time, so maybe you are a person who works in a group, like you have a group of friends, and even if you're working at your workplace, you always tend to make friends, and there's always groups of friends, and you always just maybe the binding force, the glue that keeps everybody together, and people like your company, and you know how to be, like, you have good conversation skills, communication skills, and you get along with everybody. And you can even, this also shows me that you can change your personality depending on the people you're with, because that's how a person gets along with others, because they're able to change, adapt, according to the situation, according to the person. So that is something that is very something that people that makes people very comfortable around you. So that is represented here. People feel comfortable, they like your company, and yeah, they all have a good time with you. Okay, then we have this Ace of Wands, fire energy. This kind of shows me that you have this very passionate spirit, and you have a lot of creative ideas as well, and you're not afraid to pursue these ideas. When a lot of people back down or would think twice before indulging in something new or risking something, you're not afraid. You're a risk taker, and you would go after whatever you love. Because right next to that we also have Ace of Cups. So new beginnings and new endeavors. You're not afraid to undertake new endeavors, and all of the fresh start, and not thinking too much about it. Yeah, it makes you impulsive at times, but that is also something that others like about you, because probably they don't have that in them, and they really respect that you have that, because it takes courage. So only the courageous would take the initiative and the steps that you take, right? Because a lot of people are cautious, right? But you just follow your heart. Whatever your heart tells you to do, you just do that, you follow that. Whatever your passions are, you follow that without giving it much thought, right? So that is why we have Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. Both the cards are about new beginnings and feeling more inspired, and you have a lot of love inside of you as well. So you're a very giving person. That is also something that I see with this Ace of Cups and also King of Cups. So you're very giving, you're very nurturing, and that is also why people love to be around you, because you are so abundant in yourself. Your cup is so full, your cup is overflowing, and people like that. People always try to fill their cup from your cup, and that is because your heart chakra, because I was mentioning that before as well with this crystal, right? So your heart chakra is very well balanced, and it's always in alignment with your authentic self, and you know what to do with the love that you have, because you love yourself enough that you know how to love others the right way, right? So that's what I'm picking up on. And once you involve yourself in something, when you decide on something, you really work hard for that. That's also a very good personality trait that you have in yourself, right? So not only do you take risks, and you are not afraid to start afresh, but also you're not the person who leaves something incomplete. You work hard on something, whatever endeavor that you undertake. With this Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands, you work hard on that. So that is also really amazing. That's a really good trait to have, because you're not fickle minded, you're not whimsical, right? That's depicted here with this card, because a lot of people who are impulsive, because you could be impulsive at times, but you're also a hard worker with this, because you do want to build something special, like something solid in your life, and you have your goals pretty clear in your head. You're very sorted, so it's not like because you're impulsive, so maybe your mind is everywhere, your energies are scattered. They could be, but I mean, but the thing is that you still know clearly what you want, and you are very focused on getting that, and you want stability more than anything. And that's why people actually like that about you, because not only are you impulsive, but you're also very grounded at the same time. So your first chakra and your heart chakra, they are both, and also the second chakra, I believe these three chakras are your strong chakras, the strong suits that you have. The first to do with the ground, your physical body, So like I said, you know, you're aware of yourself, you're very self-aware about your strengths and your weaknesses, and your cup is always full, so you love yourself, right? And then the second chakra, to do with the, you know, the root energy, the water element, you know, that is also quite stable. So you're not very clingy, you're, everything is well balanced, you don't hold back either, you know, you're not clingy, you're not somebody who holds back, you have it all very balanced, right? So that too. And heart chakra is also not closed, or you know, it's not excessively open. I mean, there could be something like to do with that, okay, sometimes your heart chakra is probably too much, like too open, right? Because or maybe the second chakra, right? Because sometimes you give too much, but then you're also aware, even if sometimes you give too much, suddenly, you know, it really strikes you that, okay, maybe I'm giving too much, and to the right, maybe not to the right person, so you know exactly when to pull back as well, right? So that is the kind of balance that is pretty good, because a lot of people don't have that kind of balance that you do. So that is pretty amazing, right? You're passionate and you have so much love inside of you to give. So you're a very giving person. And then lastly, from this deck, we have the Eight of Wands, which is also, again, the card of action, the card of communication, the card of things coming your way, or like you wanting to go after whatever you want. And, you know, it's like the energy is gaining momentum, you know, that's what it is about. So like I said, whatever you want, you're very clear, you're very sorted in your head about that, and you don't waste time to in pursuing it or to go after it, right? So that is pretty amazing. Then we have the King of Summer. On the card it says you're very honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted. So the mature energy comes from these two cards, the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Because like I said, that even though sometimes you're impulsive, but that's not really how it is, because you know exactly what you're doing, because you know that your goals are always in your mind, you know, so you work according to that, and with your eyes on the long-term goals, right? So that's what makes you mature at the same time. And very warm-hearted and very devoted, so you could be very loyal as well. You know, you have a lot of emotions inside of you, and you know exactly how to channel them, because you could be creative as well, because we have the wands energy as well. So you know how to channel your emotions in a healthy way, right? And you're quite honorable as well, because this card is the card of a king, right? So kings are honorable. And what makes you honorable is the kind of balance that you have that most of the people don't. And it says here, a romantic partner you can trust. Like I said, that you're very loyal and dependable. That's why people feel quite comfortable around you. And then it says, excellent advice that comes from the heart. You always listen to the heart, and it always leads you right. Then getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. Right, so creative endeavor, like I said, you're creative, and you always get involved in whatever your heart asks you to pursue. And physically, you look at this person can look into your soul. If you look at this person, and he can read you, you know, he can read you, but it's not that kind of look that intimidates people. It's more like, I know you, I understand you. So you could be empathetic as well, very loyal and devoted. And these are the main things, more than your physical you know, appearance. It's your warm-heartedness that draws people in, you know. Your aura is so warm and welcoming that people just can't resist you. And King of Summer is also quite charming, you know. Water energy, if you look at Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio, well, Scorpio is quite attractive here, but this is more of a Pisces energy here. So the Pisces men are quite charming. They have the gift of the gab, and they're also ruled by Jupiter. Pisces is ruled by Jupiter, so they could be spiritually, they could be spiritual minded, spiritually inclined, and yeah, just flowing with their emotions, you know. So that makes you very flexible as well, adaptable to new situations, right? And then we have the Six of Cups, that is Six of Summer here. And there is a little bit of something, like something very childlike about you, like some kind of like innocence about you that people really like. And this could also mean that you look younger than your age, you know, that you have that childlike face, and in a good way, you know, you look younger, and that you are still in touch with your inner child, you know. And that's why, you know how to have fun. So that's also shown here. Children or childhood, yeah. And you know how to make good memories. You cherish good moments spent with others, you know. And then Two of Autumn is also about, you know, juggling a lot of things at the same time. So you're very active, and you know, so maybe you have a lot of interests, and whatever you do, even if it involves juggling multiple things at the same time, maybe your work life and your home life, you're pretty good at that. You do that very well. You handle situations and a variety of things in the best way possible. So you are a multitasker as well. That's also depicted here with this Two of Autumn. That is Two of Pentacles card here, and it says bring fun into everything you do. So that's what you do. You're just a fun person to be around. Very, very fun. And also I'm getting this goofy energy. You could be a little bit goofy, because Pisces people are usually a little bit goofy, but in a good way, you know. Like, you make people laugh. So yeah, that's also something. And then it says an exceptional talent for multitasking, like I said, juggling multiple priorities or jobs. So you're good at all of that. So I hope that it resonated. That's all I have for you. So if you liked this, please make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you next time. Till then, take care and bye-bye. Moving on to the people who picked the second crystal, that is the green aventurine. This is the reading for group 2. To begin with, we have the Two of Pentacles. This card also showed up in the last reading, and it was the last card. Now, that was the last card. Like, we ended the reading with that card, and we are beginning the reading, your reading, with this card. Kind of like, you know, there's like a flow. I like that. Then we have Seven of Pentacles. Like, we are starting where we left off, you know. Okay, 2 sevens. Seven of Wands. So 7 could be a significant number, maybe date of your birth. Then we have Justice. That is number 11. And we have Temperance, number 14. 2 major arcana cards back to back. Actually 3, make it 3 because next we have the Sun, and that is card number 19. Then there is 10 of Summer, that is 10 of Cups. Next is King of Spring, that is King of Wands. Lastly, we have 3 of Summer, that is 3 of Cups. We also, oh my god, you know what? We started the previous reading with 3 of Cups, and we ended with 2 of Pentacles, and it's the opposite here. I mean, none of the other cards are the same, but I mean, what were the chances? That's amazing. Okay, so I see Earth energy, but more than that, I see Libra's energy here, Sagittarius energy here, and Leo's energy here with the Sun card. So you could be either Libra, Sagittarius, or Leo. So these are the energies that are very strongly represented here. Water energy, earth energy as well, but yeah, these are the major arcana cards, so these are the main energies here. Yeah, because we also have the King of Wands, so Leo energy quite strongly. Leo, Sagittarius, so it's like more of a fire energy that I'm picking up on. Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, so that may resonate with you. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. It's just your energy, your vibe. Okay, so Two of Pentacles. It makes you a multitasker. Okay, so you are good at doing a lot of things simultaneously, you know. So that's the first thing, and you do them good. I mean, you do them well. Okay, so even if you have a lot on your plate, you know how to handle it, and that's pretty amazing. Because I believe that you're quite, I would say, active, because we have Leo's energy and you know how to lead, right? And I mean, this was just like a message that I was picking up on, right? So next we have the Seven of Pentacles here. So Seven of Pentacles is that you're also patient, and it is again reflected in the Temperance card. So how amazing is this? Let me show you one thing. So I pulled 6 cards from this deck, Ethereal Visions. Okay, the first one, now the first, like, what I do is I put 3 cards together and the other 3 cards together, right? So the first 3 are the minor arcana cards, right? The first one is Two of Pentacles, then Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Wands, and then we have Justice, Temperance and Sun. Now the first one, Two of Pentacles, is all about balance, balancing stuff and multitasking, and it corresponds so well with this Justice card. Okay, then we have this Seven of Pentacles, which talks about you know, you're waiting, patiently waiting for your hard work, your investments to bear some fruit, right? And that is shown here again, corresponds so well with this Temperance card, which is all about balance and patience. And then we have Seven of Wands, which goes well with this, because they have the same energy of fire energy, Leo energy. So Seven of Wands is about you not being afraid of the challenges. You're not afraid of what people think about what you do, and you just go for whatever your heart tells you. And you have a fighting spirit inside of you. You are pretty strong internally, even if you don't have a very muscular body, which I think you should. Like, you have a good toned body with this King of Spring. So you have this, you know, toned, like very fit body. That's what I'm getting. So your body is also very attractive. Like, you're very attractive. That's also one thing, because King of Springs is attractive. And yeah, the fire people, the people who have a lot of fire in them, they have naturally toned bodies, you know, pretty good. And because they have good metabolism, you know, so that's also one thing, that you're also physically quite attractive. So people really like that, you know. And then you have this, you know how to wait for, like, you're patient when it comes to something that people, some place that people get stuck, and maybe they get very impatient. Under those circumstances, you don't lose your cool. You know how to stay calm under any kind of circumstances, and you know how to fight, and fight with a calm mind. You know, you're not really an aggressive person. That's not what I'm getting here with this Justice and Temperance card. But you don't tolerate injustice either. So that is also shown here, that you would fight for the underdogs. You know, you fight for the poor, you fight for the underprivileged. You know, so you cannot tolerate injustice of any kind. That makes you a very kind-hearted person as well, with this justice card. So this is the main theme here: justice, temperance, and the sun. So justice, again, you could be involved in a legal profession, you could be a lawyer, or you are like really good at debates. You are very good at putting your point across. So you are a good communicator, and whatever you say, it holds water, and people take note of whatever you say. People take note of your actions because they know that whatever you do is pretty right. So you're quite righteous, and you have probably strong views about what is right and what is wrong, and you always stand up for what you believe is right. And when it comes to testing your patience, I mean, there could be a million tests, but you will always stand first. You will always pass. You will always succeed in every single test that has to do with patience and struggles, because no matter how many challenges you come across, you have that patience and that perseverance that it takes to overcome those challenges. And yes, because you know how to balance, like you know when to shut up and when to talk. And that is a gift that only a few possess. And that's something that you have that makes you unique, and that makes you very sorted, and a person that everybody respects. That's what I'm getting here with the Sun card as well. You could be in a position of authority as well. Definitely, I get that as well. You could be in a position of authority. People look up to you. People look up to you to bring them justice, to bring them some light, some maybe some revelations, or like just shed light upon certain things or certain problems or issues that they're facing. So people really look up to you, and you also lighten up people's lives, and like their mood as well. So you bring happiness. You don't like people suffering, you don't like people being miserable. So you try your best always to make a difference in the society. You always try your best to um, make this whole society a better place. That's what I'm getting here. You're here for a bigger purpose. That's what I'm seeing here. You're definitely here for a bigger purpose, and people see that. That's why they respect you. So even if you're not in the position of authority, then I believe that you're meant to be in the position of authority, because that's where you will shine. You need to be a leader, because you are definitely a leader here with all these cards here. So you have to be in a position of authority, and you have to be a leader because you make a really good leader. You can handle anything pretty much, and you know how to inspire people as well with the Sun card and the Justice card and the Temperance card. These are powerful cards. I mean, these cards are pretty powerful, and I would say that you are a very powerful person. You have immense strength and power within yourself, and you radiate that. People definitely see that. So more than like they're okay, yeah, they're sexually attracted to you. Of course, you're the king of fire. I mean, the king of wands, right? But more than that, they respect you, and that's the biggest compliment that anybody can have or receive. So people look up to you and they respect you. That's amazing. 10 of summer. This means that you want to have, or you do have, a very fulfilling emotional life, or like family life, or you want to build one. And this is not just limited to your own family, because I believe that you are very altruistic in nature, so you want to do good by everybody, and you want to bring a positive change in the society. So this 10 of cups, that is 10 of summer. So cups and summer, they just got mixed up. So the 10 of cups here show me that you are a person who wants to make this society, this earth, this world a better place to live in, and where everybody's needs are met, and there's no suffering. So that's your superpower. You're quite powerful, and that's the best thing about you, the most attractive thing. You're attractive overall, but this is the best thing about you. Then of course we were talking about the king of spring, that is the king of wands, and here it says innovative, inspiring. What did I say? Inspiring, wise, theatrical. And it says a financial windfall, your leadership skills are needed now, and unexpected supporter of your cause. So here the key words: leadership. You're wise, you're inspiring, right? So these are the qualities that make you very attractive. Plus, like I said, the people who have a lot of fire inside of them, they're naturally, they don't really get fat because they know they want to remain fit. They have this drive within themselves. They have to, have a good body to have a good mind. So you do believe in that. You always aim to do the good thing, the right thing, even in terms of your own self, like even in regard to your own self. You want to stay healthy, you want to eat healthy, you want to work out. Even if you don't, you still have a pretty good body and a good metabolism. And then we have the Three of Summer, that is Three of Cups. So it's not like you're always serious, because yeah, people do see you as serious because that's why they respect you, but you also know how to have fun when you are in that kind of mood. When you're partying, you do know how to have a good time. So that's also something, like it's kind of like a surprise element for the people, that okay, first maybe they feel intimidated by you, right, because you're so powerful, but when they get to know you, they are pleasantly surprised that you are actually quite fun. You're very fun. So that is also, that makes them more attracted to you. That okay, why was I even intimidated by this person when he's so comfortable and so fun to be around? So this is also a very impressive trait that you have. So you have a very well balanced personality, and like I said, a very powerful personality that radiates authority, and you have a lot of strength, inner strength, and quite balanced. So yeah, these are the things that make you quite attractive, and this was quite powerful, like this whole reading. Group 2, who are you? Tell me, let me know in the comment section, like, who are you? I want to meet you, like, really. Let me know, seriously. I'm feeling so inspired. Like, you're here for the greater good. So keep up the good work that you're doing. Like, amazing. So hats off to you. I mean, it's pretty amazing. All right, so I hope that it resonated, and if it did, please make sure to hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye-bye. Okay, for the people who picked this sodalite crystal, gives me the energy of water here, like intuitive energies. Let's see. We have the Queen of Wands to open your reading. Okay, we have another Queen, that is Queen of Swords here. Then Six of Wands, the Judgment, Major Arcana, Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, beautiful, and then we have Princess of Spring, that is more like Knight of Wands in the traditional tarot. And we have Major Arcana card, the Hermit. Lastly, we have Six of Spring, that is Six of Wands. Six of Wands again. So this is like a major message, major confirmation. Six of Wands twice from two different decks. Okay, let's start. I see fire energy, and most of all I see Virgo's energy represented here, and Saturn's influence. Yes, so you could be a Virgo, or you could have a lot of fire in your chart. Right, and okay, let's start. We have the Queen of Wands, the first card. So right away what I'm getting is that you are quite passionate, you are inspiring, you are creative, you have a lot of creativity inside of you, and you are quite attractive with this card as well, because Queen of wands is very attractive, right? And we have another card, Nine of Pentacles, that also makes you very, very beautiful, very abundant in yourself, very full within yourself, you know, very abundant. And right next to that, so with this we have the Leo's energy here as well, because we have the lions here. So you could be a Leo, or you could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius as well with the swords energy. So we have the Queen of Swords, right? So Queen of Swords is somebody who knows what she wants. Like she doesn't get caught up in illusions, you know. She's very sorted in her mind, and she is not afraid to speak her truth. She knows what she wants, and she knows how to get it across. You know, she has like really good communication skills. So you could be really good at communicating whatever you want, or whatever your truth is, whatever you really believe in. And so your communication skills are very clear, and you know, you always cut to the chase, and you don't beat about the bush. You come straight, you get straight to the point, you know. You don't like the other BS, since we can't say the whole word. Okay, so you're pretty sorted, and you have zero tolerance for the people who like to beat about the bush or waste your time. So you don't like that. You don't like wasting your time, other people are wasting your time. You know what? Also, I see that you could be very popular. You could be in some kind of like spotlight or limelight with this. Because we have this card twice, you know, and I only used 2 decks, and what were the chances that, you know, from both the decks this card showed up. So this card is 6 of Wands, and this shows that people actually admire you, and you know, you are always victorious, and you are always in some kind of limelight or spotlight, and you have a lot of attention from the people, and people are always checking up on you, you know. They're maybe your social media, or like what you're up to, what's going on in your life, because they feel quite inspired by whatever you're doing, or maybe just because you're so beautiful or handsome that they can't help themselves but to check you out, you know. So that can also be a theme here, because we do have the Queen's energy here, like very strongly. But that's more like your external, like your exterior, you know, like your image in the society, and you're very well known, like you're a renowned person, even if not in a large group, but wherever you are in the center. You're the center of attraction, you know. And I mean, that's something that just happens naturally, like you don't even have to work for it. All the attention is naturally on you. People are drawn to you like quite naturally, because of your beauty, your grace. And I mean, you could be quite cruel when you want to, because it's not like you have your boundaries pretty clear, you know. Your boundaries are very rigid. You don't change your boundaries for people. So if they offer you something that you can accept, only then you accept. Otherwise you are like, okay, you are out of here, right? So that's a good thing, that okay, because somebody who is so famous, or you know, a lot of people are drawn to them, so it's very important to set you know, clear boundaries. So you do that, I believe. Then we have the Judgment card. So despite such a popular exterior, I still believe that you are a very intuitive person, right? That you want, or you look for meaning of life more than people think you do, because that's what you really want in life, you know. And there has been or will be and like a moment, like where you will have some kind of a wake-up call, or an epiphany about something, a realization about your life purpose or something. And that would be, if it hasn't already been, that will be a life-changing moment for you. And that will like really lead you to, you know, your inner satisfaction, you know, because you do seek that. You want more from a life than what it gives you. because you get a lot of attention, and that is not a very very fulfilling for you. That okay, you like it to some level, but deep down you need more. You need some deep level stuff. And then with this Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups in traditional tarot is about having a lot of options, a lot of choices, right? So you have a lot of opportunities in front of you, and it could be because you're so popular. So maybe a lot of people offer you a lot of things, or a lot of opportunities, and you have a lot going on for you. But here, this is about illusions, and people wearing masks. So maybe, you have to put up a mask, sometimes from time to time, due to, different circumstances or situations that you're in when you're with some people, group of people. So you change personalities maybe, but your real self is this. You don't want any of this. Maybe on a surface level you do, but deep down, this is not what fulfills you. The spiritual stuff, something deep, that is what fulfills you. So like this exterior of being so abundant, so popular, and thriving on that, living on that, is something that you just do because you have to. This is something that just came naturally to you. This spotlight was, just on you naturally. You didn't really ask for it, or you didn't really have to work for it. You were born this way, probably, right? So you get attention easily. You've always gotten that attention throughout your life, right? But still, this is a mask, right? Because this is not you deep down. But people mostly see your mask. They see that okay, you are very abundant, very very beautiful, and all of that stuff. But the people who come close to you, who get close to you, whom you let in, those are the people who get to see the real you, and that makes you even more attractive for them. The right people, though, not all the people, only the right ones will see you for that, and you always know the right ones because you have your boundaries pretty tight and pretty clear, right? So that's, more than anything, this is your attractive quality. You realizing that you are more than your body, your physical appearance, your face, and there is more to life. And sometimes when you talk to somebody close to you who gets you, and sometimes when you talk about deeper stuff like the meaning of life, or about cosmos, or about spirituality, and that person would be like in awe of you, like how, like you seem to be this person who is so famous and popular, but you have this deeper side of you, inside of you, that is like a very beautiful surprise for the people who do get a chance to get close to you. And Nine of Pentacles, you could be rich, self-made, powerful person, and very abundant. But I don't know, I'm just constantly drawn to this card, Judgment. Yeah, so you seek more. Like this is something that comes naturally to you, the money, the abundance, whatever it is, prosperity, whatnot. You're good, okay, and you had a lot of that. But this is what you seek, and this is what really means everything to you. You just want to evolve. Your soul wants to express itself through some deep, meaningful stuff, And then we have Princess of Spring. So I get a very feminine energy. It could be of any gender, but the whole energy here is very feminine. Princess of Spring is like Knight of Wands. And it says here, optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, energetic. It's time to go after your dreams, do something that expands your horizons, let your creativity take flight. So it also shows me that you're very creative, and creativity, like whatever your work is, like whatever your job is, I think it depends on your creativity. Like maybe you're a very artistic person and that's what you do for a living. Maybe you are a writer, a poet, a musician, a songwriter, or a singer, anything, or maybe just an artist, right? And that's, or maybe a model. That's also something. You could be a model as well. I mean, yeah, that's clearly indicated here, right? So that's what draws people in: your talent, your creativity, and of course your looks, because you're very attractive. And yeah, a part of yourself is very satisfied with that, because it was your dream to pursue your art, or it has been your dream, and you've been doing that, but you still demand more. You need more, because we have the Hermit card. It's another major arcana card here, the second major arcana card. And it also talks about, because I think you're with people all the time, in the spotlight all the time, surrounded with people, all eyes on you, and that you just want some alone time, to meditate, to reflect, to contemplate all of these things. You want that so badly. You look for that. So in your life, you want to take a journey, a spiritual journey, to discover the deeper side of you, to discover who you are inside of you, your soul. What is that? So, those kind of things hold deeper meaning to you. And the people who get to see this side of you are just amazed. And so you also have this mystery, inside of you. Like, people see that, okay, you're very good looking and whatnot, but they do sense a little bit of mystery, that there's more to you. And they want to get close to you, but you have very clear boundaries, like I said. But the people you let close, they are amazed when they discover a little bit of you, but you don't reveal yourself completely. That's also something I'm getting here. Like, you don't let people get too close, so they're always on their toes. You like to keep people on their toes, so they're always on their toes for you. So that's also because you like some privacy, because you're always surrounded by people, like I said. So you always look for some privacy. So you have this, that okay, this is my sacred place, and you cannot enter here. So that is also something that people really like about you, because that adds an element of mystery, and people like that. They're drawn to that. Then we have again Six of Spring, that is Six of Wands. It says here, wonderful news is on its way, smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. What did I say? Public recognition. That is what this is about. You are in the public eye, so that's what it is about. Like, you stand out. Wherever you go, you stand out. Whether you're popular or not, I mean, wherever you go, how maybe your circle is small, doesn't matter, big or small, still you stand out always, for your talents, for your beauty, for your charm, for your art, But the Hermit and the Judgment, the only two major arcana cards in this reading. So this is what you long for, this is what you strive for, and this is your sacred space. And that makes you even more beautiful and even more attractive. This is very beautiful. I love this. Okay, so I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you next time. Till then, take care and bye-bye. Moving on to the people who picked the Tiger's Eye crystal. Group 4, this is the reading for you. To begin with, we have 8 of Swords. Then we have 9 of Wands. Pretty defensive energy. But then, look, here we have 9 of Cups. I'm getting messages already. The Hanged Man. 2 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. King of Autumn, that is King of Pentacles. That is amazing. Okay. Then we have 9 of Summer, that is 9 of Cups again. That is beautiful. So I pulled cards from 2 different decks, and this one card, 9 of Cups, showed up in both of them. That's really amazing. That's like a confirmation that this is a big message, a big trait. Then lastly, we have 10 of autumn, that is 10 of pentacles for you to close your reading. Earth energy strongly, and Jupiter energy here with this major arcana card. Jupiter energy and water energy. Yeah, water energy very strongly, earth energy and Jupiter. So the signs ruled by Jupiter are Sagittarius and Pisces. So you could be any one of them. So even if you're not, these are just the general energies, okay, that you might have. So first we have 8 of Swords. So I see that there is a progression here. So maybe these were the energies in the past from which you have grown. You have learned a lot in your life, and that is quite inspiring for the people to see your journey. Maybe you were stuck in a situation that you couldn't get out of, but you made your way out. You were stuck for a very long time, and because of that, it shaped your personality to be always on your guard, so you didn't let people in easily. But the way everything changed, the way you changed your life around, it's truly amazing, because we have the 9 of Cups twice here. So it's like a wish fulfillment card, right? And also about manifesting. So you have grown to be a master manifester. That's what this is about. That's what I was thinking, that okay, I've done 3 piles to now. We didn't get a single card about manifestation. So where are the manifestors? Where are the magicians? So here they are. You are the magician, the master manifester. Okay, so with the 9 of Cups, right? So despite these challenges, you were able to break through from these challenges. You were stuck for a very long time, and yeah, you have been in very challenging situations, difficult childhood maybe, but now you are like this. You're proud, you're standing tall, you're standing tall. Why am I saying troll? Okay, because I want to say tall and broad, so they're getting mixed up. So you're standing tall and broad because you're proud of how much you have accomplished, how far you have come. So that is pretty amazing. You're proud of yourself, because you look at this man, he seems proud, he is satisfied. Coming from this to where you are now, you should be pretty proud of yourself. And again, with this, the Hanged Man, that energy is repeated here. You feel stuck. So maybe it's a pattern in your life. From time to time, you do feel stuck a lot. In the childhood, I see that you were stuck for whatever reasons, it wasn't pleasant for you. But overall as well, in life, you feel stuck. But you gain a lot of wisdom and knowledge from being stuck. So that is a part of your karma, right? Because that gives you more insight, maybe a different perspective about your situation or even about life. Maybe I believe that sometimes what happens is when you're in this energy of Hanged Man, of being on a pause, on a hold, when you feel like, stagnant kind of energy, and maybe when you get frustrated or something, but something happens like an epiphany or something, and your paradigm just shifts, for the better, and you are able to see things from a better perspective. You can see the bigger picture. Everything just falls into place, and everything, you can see that everything eventually lines up, and you see why whatever was happening, and you find solace in that. And that is why when you align yourself with the right energies, eventually, that is when you're able to manifest, because you don't give up, and because you keep evolving with time. You keep evolving, so you've grown a lot, and because of that, because of your energies, because you align yourself with the positive and higher energies, that is why you're able to manifest. And then in the middle we have 2 of Cups. So this is the card about love. So before we get to this, why are people drawn to you? Why are people attracted to you because they see the growth. They see how much you have achieved, how far you have come, and that is very inspirational. That motivates them, that helps them. Your journey is an inspiration for a lot. Your story is an inspiration for a lot of people. That's why they're drawn to you. They always wonder, how were you able to do this? So that's why they always check you out. They always want to know you more, know you better, to understand how you were able to come out of this. This wasn't an easy phase. Definitely, it was a very, very difficult phase that you got out of. And many don't, many fail. But it was just amazing the way you did it, right? And not just getting out of that situation, but also not just growth in that way, but also your spiritual growth, also the way your mind has expanded, so there's a lot of expansive energy as well. You have grown in many ways, many dimensions. That's what I'm hearing. So that's also something that draws people in, that people find very attractive about you. Then Two of Cups. So you're also a very loving person, the Two of Cups, and you are very good with people, like one-on-one. When you are with somebody one-on-one, you know exactly how to reciprocate and how to give and how to, you're just good with that, one-on-one, in whatever area, in conversation, in interaction, in giving and receiving, reciprocating, and the other person feels quite, I would say that maybe you're very good at giving advice, and the other person feels quite fulfilled and grateful as a result of that. This could also mean that because of whatever you've been through and whatever you've manifested, you've also manifested a great person, a soulmate into your life. Or if it hasn't happened yet, if it hasn't unfolded as of yet, it will soon in the future. Somebody who will love you a lot for who you are, for what you've become, for your journey, for yourself, right? So this is also depicted here with this Two of Cups. Then we have Three of Pentacles. What I'm getting here is that you are always willing to learn more. You love to learn. You love to gain knowledge, right? You're always forever a student, and that capacity to learn and to evolve is so inspiring. It's exemplary. That's the word. It's exemplary. Everything about you is quite exemplary. It's inspiring. It motivates people, inspires people, and that's why they cannot help but want to get to know you better. Okay, so that's pretty amazing. You could also be a teacher with this card, because maybe you help others by giving them some advices. That could be something as well. Because other people like to listen to you. Whenever you talk, other people like to listen to what you're talking about, because your words, whatever you have to say, the knowledge that you impart holds a lot of water. So you see, look at their faces. They're so in awe, like they're listening to something new. Why didn't we think of it like this? It's your energy and also the people who come in contact with you. So it's both ways, because this card is right next to the Two of Cups. Sorry. So yeah, that's what I see here. So this energy exchange is both ways. You feel inspired by people, and people feel inspired by you. So that's why you grow and people with you grow as well. I didn't think that this message would come through, but I'm amazed how all these messages come through. I hope that it's resonating. Then we have King of Autumn, that is King of Pentacles. So you are very stable and grounded. You're very grounded in yourself, And if not, that is something that you really want in life, to be grounded. And it says here compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted. So you're gifted, you could be quite talented, and you're compassionate, you could be empathetic as well, that you understand the plight of others, because you have struggled a lot in your life, right? So you're able to relate to others, and that's why that brings out compassion in you. Because of your life journey, you're able to lead others, to guide others, uh, because you have been through a lot and you have accomplished a lot in your life. So as a result, you have become more humble, you have grown, you have evolved, and you have become more compassionate. And of course you're charismatic, I mean that's a given, and you're gifted. So maybe you have a natural gift, a natural talent for something, to do with the talent that I see is to do with earth. So maybe you're naturally good with earth, the ground. Maybe you have healing hands. This is also something I didn't think would come through, because it's not what King of Pentacles is about. Because we had King of Pentacles earlier in one reading as well, I think group 1, but these messages did not come through, the kind of messages I'm getting right now. And I'm amazed how spirits interact with me. Sometimes I feel like I'm channeling sometimes. So you are gifted in that way, and you know what you want, you're very sorted, and you plan things, you're very organized in that, and you're patient when it comes to achieving what you want, right? I mean, life has taught you patience, of course. This is also about patience, being patient, right? So but you're naturally gifted as well. You can work good with earth, healing earth, or like channeling the earth energy, and or maybe earth really gives you more energy, more strength, and like you drive energy from earth. So earth has a very healing effect on you. Yeah, so people like how grounded you are, despite, because I was getting a little bit sidetracked because of all the messages. I mean, I had to articulate those messages to you anyway, even if I went a little bit sidetracked. So people are drawn to you, they're attracted to you, because despite all the challenges that you have been through, you're still so humble, so grounded, and you're so compassionate. So they see that and they're drawn to you, they feel comfortable around you. Nine of Summer again, the master manifester. Like, you know how to manifest. Even if you think you don't, you have manifested and achieved great things in your life. I mean, coming from this to Nine of Cups, being this proud, being in a much better place. Don't tell me you don't know how to manifest, because you have manifested amazing things for yourself. Then lastly, we have 10 of Autumn, that is 10 of Pentacles. I think that's where you're headed, or that's what you want. Family life is very important to you. You cherish family, you want to build a stable home, a stable family life, and that's what you want to work for. You're very hardworking, for that. You want to have enough to have a good family life, and that makes you hardworking. So that is also something that people appreciate in you and really respect to you. Yeah, I think you have gained a lot of respect and admiration from people because of all that you've been through and all that you've accomplished. That's why they're drawn to you. That's your most attractive trait out of everything. Your talent, of course, as well. You could be artistic, I mean, but it's more like a more grounded energy. So something that grounds you, that is where your talent really lies. You could be good with animals as well. That's also something I'm getting, because people who are so compassionate, like you, so humble and everything, kind, you're very kind as well. So these people are like drawn to animals, and animals are drawn to them. So yeah, you are very kind-hearted and compassionate, like I said. So these are all the traits that people really admire in you and find really attractive in you. So yeah, that's That's everything that I am getting here, and that's everything that I have. So I really hope that it resonated with you. If it did, please make sure that you like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't